Hello, Collective. Thank you for stopping in to J Jaguar Tarot. I'm going to go ahead and get a quick read out here for you today. I hope all of you are doing well. Let's go ahead and get started. We'll go ahead and start with the tarot first. Can I get a couple cards? The Ace of Wands, the Two of Wands, what is going on? Okay. Can I get one more card for the collective's energy? Seven of Swords. So with the Seven of Swords, I feel like someone in your energy is kind of, plotting because you don't want anything to do with them anymore. Four of Chalices energy. Four of Swords. 144 could be significant. The Chariot. Yeah, it's like you moved away. You put like an ending to a situation and moved away with the Four of Swords, Chariot, and Four of Chalices. It's like you were not accepting something someone was trying to give to you. And I feel like someone here was trying to plan something as well. Something that has to do with your new passionate beginning. Somebody could be concerned about this, worried about this, trying to block this as well. It could be, a new partnership or some type of new spiritual contract of some sort. What is the bottom row? What is the collective directly dealing with? Strength reverse. Somebody could be a Leo. Somebody feels weak. Page of Chalices. The Magician reversed. Jeez, what is going on? And the Three of Wands. So there is some type of progression here for you, collective, for you. And I feel like someone is not liking that progression that you're making. You go from the the Ace of Wands, Two of Wands, to the Three of Wands. And I feel like someone's been trying to be sneaky about this, but it's like either this person doesn't have any clue what you're doing, or whatever they're trying to manifest in that Magician reverse is just not working. Something is missing for this person. Maybe it was easier to manifest things when you were around, which gives me the feeling that this person could have been siphoning from you or stealing from you in some sort of way. I just saw the Emperor and the Empress. You could be balancing out your masculine and feminine energies within. Or someone sees you as their other half. Yep. The Empress, the Emperor. Something here about that. And then it's like someone feels weak because of your new beginning. They can't stop it, so that doesn't make them feel any stronger, right? And it's getting to the point where the connection itself could be weak. The spiritual connection between you and this person is starting to weaken. And And I feel like someone thought they had some type of control over this situation, but they don't. Someone could be a Cancer. King of Swords, upright. I'm also getting here that someone could have told someone that they just don't want to continue down a certain path with them anymore, and they're walking away, which is kind of leaving another person feeling left out of a situation here. Could be a third party. Third party could be family, ex, friends, coworkers, something like this. But I feel like something here is released. It could have been released to regain control as well. I feel like, however, somebody was moving, they were moving very aggressively in some type of situation. And it has something to do with possibly a new connection of yours or some type of apology. The crazy thing is the amount of energy that this person was throwing at this situation, it didn't affect this Page of Chalices, whatever this is. I kind of see it as like intuitive telepathic messages as well. Someone was trying to weaken this. Someone was trying to manipulate this with the Magician reverse and the Strength reverse, and it's still there. It's still there. Nothing's happened to it. I mean, it seems significantly less than it normally would be, because I'm seeing it as like the strength of the connection, but it wasn't able to be completely blocked or deleted or whatever you want to slap on there. But someone was trying to like sever a connection is what I'm feeling, and it's still progressing forward. I feel like somebody could be discussing something here with maybe 3 other people on how they could try to transform some type of situation. And it's like they're moving forward on this, whoever those people are. You could be the Emperor, you could be the Empress. Could I get a card for the collective's energy? What else is going on in the collective's energy? Number 12, birds. So this is the gossip card in this deck. Somebody could be gossiping about your new beginning. There could be a few here that are excited about it. Some people can't sleep over it. It could be your counterpart. But somebody's very anxious with you moving on, or how you're moving on, or who you're moving on with. Something like this. And it's like people are chattering about it, talking about it. I'm also getting from this too is like some type of gossip, if it was untrue with the 7 of Swords about you, that it's weak, it doesn't hold any weight anymore. And someone could be looking at someone like a coward because of whatever they said or whatever trying to illusion they were trying to place on you. And this is someone who was being sneaky, collective. They were definitely being sneaky. And very cold towards you as well. Could I get another card for the situation surrounding the collective? We have 18, dog, friendship, allies, loyalty, trustworthy, support, obedience. That's upright. In that card, the dog is leaving the house or leaving the gates, leaving the property. So somebody could have literally like moved away is what I'm seeing with the Chariot, the 4 of Swords. Somebody laid a situation to rest and they are leaving a home or leaving a situation. Maybe someone that they were loyal to, or They could be moving away from friends. Or these could be friends that are upset that you won't accept their offer, that you've already laid a situation to rest with them and you're uninterested in looking backwards. I feel like you've already seen somebody's true colors here and you don't need a repeat of the same old circus, right? You're just letting it go. Because, I mean, if there's still Seven of Swords energies around you and in your energy, it still means that there are people who are gossiping, probably still telling lies, and this is what they're anxious about because some of the lies are already being wiped out, and it's kind of got somebody looking at another person sideways as well. Almost like they were loyal to the wrong person and they're figuring this out and they're about to Four of Swords that connection. And they're upset because they were loyal to this person and they ruined something for this person. Four of Chalices. Somebody could have been telling this person, you know, you have all these other options, or you have all of this, or this person thought they could, I don't know, play around or something. And you would just go along with it. And now they're upset that they even thought about the situation like that because they're not getting what they want. And they clearly see you moving on. And they know why. I just get that they know why too. It's like they can't even be mad because they're looking right at the situation. This person who's upset because they're not getting what they want, they're looking at the reason why. They are looking at why this situation is not coming together for them. Because of some type of sneaky behavior of either them or the people they were involved with. Holy smokes, this card never comes out reverse, and it sucks when it does. But it's the Bear card, number 15. This would be the Divine Protection card for me in this little deck, and it's in reverse. Like, these people don't have any kind of protection for the types of things that they were doing or saying that were to manipulate a situation. And it feels like there could be an apology. That's the reason why, though, right? The reason why someone wants to apologize is because things aren't working out for them. Their finances could be in shambles. They feel unprotected in this realm and the spiritual realm. That's courage and strength reverse. This person feels very weak. They feel like there's nothing else they can do. They don't know what else to do except apologize. This person could have lost a job. That's sad. It feels like very sad energy, collective. I feel like there could be some type of regret there. But I mean, it's for what they were doing. The Magician reverse, the Strength reverse. They were trying to make you weak and mess around with your protection and your life and your future. And, you know, spread a bunch of lies and gossip and be sneaky. And now that things are not going the way this person expected, all of a sudden, now they have a conscience, or now they're aware of the situation that they're in. Save me the BS, guys. Save me the bullshit, because I don't believe it for one freaking second. I feel like if you were down in the dumps, collective, out on the streets, homeless, whatever it may be. Nothing against homelessness. I've been homeless before. But if it were you, these people wouldn't care. These people wouldn't give two shits about you. I mean, this person, whoever this person is, was, you know, confident in their decisions enough to believe gossip and not even question it for 1 second when it came to you, depending on how close you were in this connection. And maybe they should have checked their facts or something. I'm not sure. But it says here clearly they were loyal to the wrong people. Is that your problem or their problem? And then, see, it says here, 13 child innocent. You were found innocent. This is why you get to continue in 3 wands. Whatever you've been planning, whatever this new spiritual journey is, it's still in motion. You're right on track. I feel like you really got this excited, new, beginner, playful energy that these people really don't like. And I feel like it's kind of catching some people off guard because this is not where you're supposed to be. You're not supposed to be happy. You're not supposed to be playful. You're not supposed to be planning things for yourself. I feel like someone wants to come in and talk to you. But I feel like you're going to be very, very, very straightforward, logical in that King of Swords energy. Yeah, because you're moving on. Stork 17. You're looking for change. You're moving on. There's a whole new outlook and new beginning here for you. And you're taking it very gracefully. Someone's probably admiring just how like adaptable you are because this stork is flying through a storm. Guess who created the storm? These people did. And now they're amazed that you're making it through the storm in one piece. And now that they feel weak, unprotected, and whatever else, they want to come and apologize. I also get the energy here that someone could have some type of hidden crush on you or hidden feelings from you for you that they're not being very honest about. Someone could try to come back in a playful energy, but I feel like you're going to see right through this collective with this Magician reverse. You know who this person is, and you knew what they were trying to do to you. At the bottom of the card, Coffin, 8 endings, loss, sadness, depression. Again, we'll go back to it just for those in the back, right? It's them, but if it were you, they wouldn't care. I really do get that. They wouldn't care. You're only being admired right now because they threw all this crap on you and you're still making it through. And I'd be very wary about letting these people even near you, close to you, in any kind of way, especially if all of this was sneaky and they were doing this kind of stuff behind your back and they were very proactive about doing it too. I mean, do what you want with the information, but I'm just letting you know, I don't feel the apology is genuine. I feel like someone here was already hiding things from you, to be honest with you. There was already things this person did not want you to know, and there was already like situations out here where people were talking about you behind your back and nobody did anything to help you. If anything, it feels almost like they jumped on the bandwagon of something here. Could be up to 7 different people involved in this situation. Something could have involved your car or a vehicle. Yeah, I don't think you have too much to worry about, collective. I feel like you'll see this. You'll see this. I just get the energy off of it like you already know. Like you already know. So I won't get too far into it, but yeah, you already know. Can I get another card for the collective's energy? Just another card. Feast. Slow down and celebrate yourself. Yep, there you are, sitting on your throne. Somebody could be 29 years old. Expectations. Don't seek anyone's approval. So you're not looking outside of yourself for any kind of approval to move on in your life. Good for you. Let's see what else. You could be celebrating right now just your private and personal achievements. You know, I'm like really drawn to this cup over here that's dumped out on this card. And, you know, this female person is sitting in the chair. And there's all these fruits and stuff around her. It's like you have everything that you need and everything that you want, and you're very confident in yourself. I'm also getting that something could come as like somebody could ask you out on a date or try to invite you to some type of get-together involving food. So like a date or something, or like an actual gathering of some sort where everyone's going to be eating. But anyways, apart from that, it's like this cup is spilled out. So at one point, I'm seeing that as like an Ace of Cups. So like at one point, an Ace of Cups was involved in this situation. Somehow, some way, some gossip got involved to destroy some type of plan, or there was plans being made to destroy like something for you. And you're on the other side of whatever this Ace of Wands is, but that Ace of Cups is like dumped out. So maybe you had a choice here, collective. You had a choice to have some type of new creative beginning or chase love, it looks like, or maybe a love opportunity. I'm not saying you can't have both, but I feel like you chose here. And you chose to move forward on your own by yourself, is what I'm getting. Maybe there's been just too many times or something. Maybe you've always been in and out of relationships or something like that, and you'd rather choose yourself this time than another cup. Hey, that's perfectly fine, collective. Do what you gotta do. Don't seek anyone's approval. It says that right freaking there. If you got high standards, keep those standards. You got high morals, keep those morals. If you have expectations in a relationship, you better let them know, or you're just bound to be disappointed. I feel like that's the point you're at, is you're not giving anybody your loyalty anymore. It's like, I don't know. I feel like a lesson was learned here for you, collective, or something that has to do with like friendships and allies and support system. Like it kind of feels like you were loyal to a support system that was stabbing you in the back the entire time. And now you're letting it go. I feel like you were guided to let it go. And now it's just like you're keeping all that, happy-go-lucky energy to yourself. And it does really feel like someone feels left out. This person could be younger than you. Or somebody was just very immature on how they would treat you, especially like emotionally. I get like emotionally unfulfilling connections that were not protected by the Most High Divine. So this could be the reason why they're falling to the wayside, and they could be friendships, career ships, family ships, whatever. Any kind of relationship that is not, for your highest good. We have nostalgia, focus on the here and now. So you're focusing on the here and now, but I feel like someone's sitting here talking about you in this gossip energy, about what you used to do and who you used to be and all of this nonsense. And with the imagination card up here as well, and it could say that someone made up stories, used their imagination to make up stories about you, and they went and told other people and things like this. Saturn could be significant. You could like mermaids, or somebody has a tattoo of a mermaid. I'm also getting here too, like you're very firm in whatever decision you made, collective. So firm, you're in King of Swords energy. You could be a man or a woman, whatever, gender you want to put on there, but you're very certain about what it is that you're moving on to. And I feel like you're not accepting anything less. Someone wishes that you would be the person that they knew in the past. Somebody could actually be having nostalgia about memories of you. It could be a time that they remember when they had some type of control or power over you in some way. 33 could be significant. 51, somebody's birthday could be on the 12th of the month, the 15th of the month, or the 18th of the month. We have 12/12 out here. 29, 17. Stars, you can manifest your every wish. So somebody's manifestations are not coming in. However, for you, collective, your manifestations are coming in. You could even be making new friends. Somebody could be Asian or middle or medium, long, dark hair. Something could have happened at a library. Or somebody's doing some research on something. Something that possibly changed the way they view their world. Somebody could be healing at this time. You can manifest your every wish. So the Four of Swords out here and the stars energy is just like it speaks of Empress energy to me, because the stars are in the crown, right? You could be resting. You could be really nurturing yourself. Maybe nurturing yourself back to good health. I feel like someone's a little upset that you you set your mind to whatever it is that you want and you go after it, right? And someone's upset that you get the things that you want. Oh man, someone's releasing their guilt on another person. I'm telling you, I feel like something came out or something like this, collective, that has somebody upset at the people around them or whatever kind of lie was being told about you. 1515 could be significant. Somebody's realizing the growth was with you, and another person is releasing their guilt on another person. This could be a person who's releasing their guilt or telling somebody the truth about what happened. It could be a fire sign, sun, moon, rising. Somebody could have red hair or light brown hair. And somebody is shocked about what this person just admitted to. Something could have happened in 2021. Ooh, I just heard someone could be pregnant. And some situation has been completely burnt to the ground. I feel like there is somebody crying out here. Yeah, now that it's all over, because it feels like something went up into flames recently for sure, and now all that's left is ashes, and someone is like crying. Another person is shocked because they finally told the truth, and it's like already too late because you have already ventured somewhere else, collective. You're on some type of new emotionally fulfilling adventure. You could be 34 years old, 35 years old, and you're finding the answers that you've always been looking for or that you always needed, and you're starting to realize that all the answers come from within. You're not looking for outside validation again. That's great energy, collective. That's great energy. Very great energy. All right, let me see what comes out next. What else do we need to know about this read? What else do we need to know in the collective's energy? What else do we need to know? Somebody's finding out that all the made up stories this entire time, I feel like people bought into it. And this was not only to control possibly an image of you, but also to control other people and how they treated you, is really what I'm getting here. Something was definitely planned out here, collective, behind your back. Somebody could definitely be pregnant as well with the child card. Maybe someone's realizing that they are going to become a parent even if they don't want to. So like a situation where the female is going to keep the baby even if the male person does not want to keep the baby. So, you know, there's that. That could be for some of you, not all of you. So in a sense, somebody cannot release a situation. It's permanent at this point and there is no going back. All right. And then we have sacred sexuality and compassion. So with that, I'm getting, if you are starting something new, collective, please be careful who you're sharing your sexual energy with. Because I feel like someone feels like you will sleep with them just because you feel sorry for them. And I would be very wary about doing that, or just sharing your sexual energy with anyone. No is a complete sentence. And I feel like now that you're sitting in this throne and you're celebrating and things are looking good for you, one of the lies could have been something that had to do with your sexuality. Maybe someone was saying that you're a guy who's into guys when you're really straight, or you're a female who's into females when you're really straight, or something strange like that, or you like polyamorous relationships, or you're bisexual, or whatever it is, right? And you're the opposite of whatever they're saying you are. That's the kind of energy that I'm getting, and somebody could be figuring out that all of this was just a bunch of lies. That the sacred sexuality, I feel like that means you're practicing celibacy. You're practicing celibacy, or you're just not all over the place with your sexual energy. But the gossip was that you were just out here throwing it back for whoever, when that's not the case. Man or woman, take it as it resonates. Someone may have said that you did not have respect for your body or something like that. We have manifest. Wow, collective. That's manifest for you. Like, I don't know how many times. 3 times. There's a whole bunch of diamonds on there. There's a crusted diamonds all over this head. Somebody could be like an Aries, Taurus, or a Capricorn, sun, moon, rising. So you could be manifesting loyal friendships and loyal relationships into your life, trustworthy relationships. And I feel like someone is so butthurt over this because they're not, you know, qualified to be your friend. They're not qualified as trustworthy. They're not qualified as loyal or supportive. None of those freaking things. Oh, collective, I'm so sorry. I feel like at some point you really believed that these were your friends. Meanwhile, they're stabbing you in the back and everything like that. You got to be careful about who you surround yourself with. But I feel like some part of this was needed, right? Because now you're like 10 toes down on the manifesting, and you're not seeking anyone's approval with that card there. You're just enjoying the energy coming for you, and it feels so good. It feels so celebratory. It feels so accomplished. Wow. But I do see that as, you know, manifesting loyal relationships into your life. However those relationships come across, romance, friendships, careerships, but you have expectations of yourself, I'm getting, and I feel like you're going after those, whatever they may be. Shadow, the next card that came out. I don't know what this energy is over here, collective, but it's kind of annoying and it's kind of getting on my freaking nerves in this read. So I don't know if this is like someone who annoys you or something like that. I'm not sure. This person knew you were innocent and they still decided to tell lies on you. And I get like this person, somebody around this person has already come clean about a situation. They told the truth about the lies they were telling. And I feel like this could be somebody that is looking for like an apology. This could have been a whole ploy to stop some type of new love connection. There was definitely dark magic or manipulation done here for some reason. Could have been 2 people involved. 3 people? Yeah, 3 people or more involved in this situation. And now none of these people are protected. And I feel like there has something to do with feeling very weak, or their word has just gone to shit now. Nobody believes in anything this person is saying, and they're in shadow work. They're in their shadow side. Somebody operated from a very jealous, dark place when doing this, and they got others to work with them. And now they have no protection. Something's up with their finances. And I'm getting that somebody's crying because of the truth that is coming out. Somebody has to surrender to a situation. There's boundaries in place at this point, and someone knows that. Someone knows your boundaries are up very high. You've released them. You've reclaimed your power. Yeah, someone sees you as very powerful, collective. You could have even just tapped into how powerful you really are recently is what it feels like. It's like you're owning your own energy, owning your own power, and it looks real good on you, collective. Paradox. Someone is lost, man. Someone is lost. They just don't understand how you get everything that you want. I said that, and I look at the bottom of the deck, and it's your ancestors. Your ancestors just give you everything you want because they know that you deserve it. They do, collective. Your spiritual backing is very proud of you. This kind of is like going back to that read a while back where like all of these spirit guides were like congratulating you, and they were showing up for some type of celebration that you're having. It almost felt like a graduation of some sort, or you're meeting some type of milestone. But that's happening, and you get to start this new chapter. And I feel like you're very firm with your boundaries in King of Swords energy. You're not letting anyone mess around with you. And I feel like you have maybe 1 or 2 very good friends who've known you for a very long time. And that's all you really need, right? You don't need a whole gang of people following you around. You just need 1 or 2 very good friends, and you're good to go. Wow. All right, let me go ahead and grab a couple of these. We'll see what comes out of here. I'm getting that someone could have been trying to visit you in your dreams to try to get schmexual with you, is also what I'm getting here. I feel like that could resonate for some of you guys. Can I get a couple cards for the conclusion in this read? Thank you. Stop and reflect. Pause in your journey to appreciate how far you've come and where you're headed. For sure. I get that energy all up and down and through this read, collective. I feel like something's been going on for a long time. Gentle release. Let yourself surrender to the flow of life's mysterious currents. Absolutely. Something really has to do with like winter out here. Something significant could be happening in winter, this coming winter, or this past winter, where things started to really take a change or take a turn and start changing for the better for you. It's because you decided to surrender to what was happening. I feel like a part of that made you have to be in the here and now and not exist anywhere else, not the past, not the future, not anywhere else except for where you are right now. And I'm getting heavily in this read too that you are where you're supposed to be for right now. You are where you're supposed to be for right now. And just appreciate the moment that you're living in right now. Because I feel like it's about to get a whole lot better, collective. I really do get that energy from this read. Crystal of clarity, illuminate your path with openness and insight. Readying yourself for a newfound understanding of content. Oh, content. Oops, sorry. So you could be working with crystals, or you do work with crystals. You could be revamping your style, or something about going through a glow up. You've reached a new height in your journey. Congratulations. And we'll go ahead and just grab one of these, see what comes out. I haven't used this one in a while. I can sit with really big feelings and I'm still okay. So you had to process something here where someone was trying to like push a whole lot of energy onto you. But I feel like you transmuted that and like turned it into this new empire that you're building, collective. Winners focus on winning, losers focus on winners. So you got eyes on you, collective, especially with that gossip card over there. I feel like whoever was trying to ruin things for you or gossip about you, I mean, it's just because you're winning. They always knew you were going to become something. They always knew you had it in you. They just didn't want you to know that. I don't believe you're focused on them in any kind of way, but they are definitely focused on you. That's for sure. They're focused on you, and I don't know, I'm kind of getting like some energies. I got your energy out here, collective. There's like two other energies and like another person who's like upset and could possibly be crying because of the truth coming out. These other two people on the side could have had something to do with believing in the gossip, and one of them is the one that I feel like was either forced to surrender the truth, or they couldn't live with themselves knowing the truth. And it's like the guilty conscience made them like just blab it out, maybe to their friend or to whoever. And now it's like somebody's in shock. And I feel like people are looking at you like, how? Just how? How are you still cool, calm, and collected? I feel like there is some type of plan being cooked up, and I think it has something to do with you possibly dating another person or something that has to do with schmexual stuff. That's why I was saying be careful. Somebody could try to like just come in and sleep with you. Maybe they told a lie on you about sleeping with you, and now the only way to make it true is to sleep with you. So that way their lies will make sense. Be careful for that, collective. And this also could mean that someone is trying to get you caught up as well. So like sleeping with you and getting you pregnant. Remember I was talking earlier that there's a situation out here where someone may have to have a child even if they don't want one, because the person having the child wants to keep it. Okay? So there is that. So just watch out for those, you know. births and deaths and things like these are things that we cannot come back from. Once they happen, there is no turning back, right? There is no turning back any point in time when there's a life-changing event, whether that's a child being born, conceived, a death happening, or some super significant life event. Once those happen, there is no going back after that point, right? So just look out for those. Anyway, collective, that was the read. I'm sorry I haven't posted for a few days. I really felt like I needed to just enjoy my weekend, which I did. So be patient with me, guys. I'm going to get back on schedule. I hope you guys have a great week. Take care. Bye.